Kellogg's Pep, the build-up wheat cereal with the prize in every package, invites you to share another thrilling adventure with Mark Trail.
Battling the raging elements, fighting the savage wilderness, striking at the enemies of man and nature. One man's name resounds from snow-capped mountains down across the sun-baked plains. Mark Trail!
Deep in the northwest Fox country, a short distance from Lost Forest, Dobie Jackson, a thin, watery-eyed trapper, steps from his dilapidated cabin, holding a cage at arm's length. 3 steps behind him is a stout, hard-faced man, gripping an automatic shotgun. Jackson sets the cage down on the ground, steps back, then pries the lid of the cage open with a long stick.
Look out, Dobie, there he comes.
Gosh, he was coming right at you, Steele.
Yeah, Dobie, that fox is more deadly than a raging rattlesnake. And all because of one little injection from a hypodermic needle.
You blowed him in half.
Yeah, but just the same, he's still alive with germs, rabies, hydrophobia germs from our hypodermic needle.
What about the other 2? You gonna shoot them, too?
Why, you dumb fool, you haven't any more imagination than all these other stupid trappers around here.
But I thought...
We're leaving them in the cages right where they are. We're going to be prepared for this Mark Trail you're so afraid of.
You don't know him. He's smart.
That's what you say. Here, wrap up that dead fox in this bag.
Yeah, sure.
And deliver it to Mark Trail like we planned. You sure you know what to say?
Yeah, I'm supposed to tell
All right,
him.
hold it. Save it for Trail, huh?
Yeah.
He and these local trappers will eat the story up. To prevent the disease from spreading, they'll think there's only one thing to do. They'll kill every single healthy fox for miles around.
And there are plenty of foxes.
Yeah. This is going to be good, Dobie. Those trappers will kill hundreds and hundreds of foxes. Just for us, Dobie. They'll kill them, and we'll cart them away and get rich on the pelt. You know what I like most about this scheme, Dobie?
Like getting rich, huh, Steele?
Yeah, I like that. But what I like most is the joke we play on Trail. The guy in charge of hunting all these foxes out of season will be none other than your wildlife protector himself, Mark Trail.
This fox hunt sounds like a dangerous adventure for Mark Trail.
And listen, if you'd like to hit the adventure trail, help build up strength, help build up energy, help build up strong bones and steady nerves, with that famous build-up wheat cereal, Kellogg's Pep. Whole wheat in its most delicious form, toasted flakes. That's Kellogg's Pep. Now, naturally, a single serving of Kellogg's Pep won't make you strong as an all-American athlete. But a serving of Kellogg's Pep with milk and sugar day after day will help you build up strength, energy, strong bones, and steady nerves. Things you need when you hit the adventure trail. You see, each serving of marvelous multi-flavored Pep provides more vitamins than any other ready-to-eat wheat cereal, including a day's need of vitamin D, the sunshine vitamin. And there's a fun-filled prize in every package. I'll tell you about them later. Till then, remember, if you want to hit the adventure trail and really feel fit for fun, ask your mother when she goes shopping to bring you a package of Pep. That's Kellogg's Pep.
Ten miles away from where Jackson and Steele shot the fox they injected with rabies is Lost Forest, the animal sanctuary which Mark Trail helped Cherry's father supervise. Mark and his young friend Scotty have just returned from a gallop through the sanctuary. Now, dressed in rough wool shirts and riding breeches, they tie their horses in front of the lodge and think about the lunch that awaits them within.
Golly, Mark, I'm so hungry I could eat a polar bear on ice.
You won't eat a thing, Scotty, unless you get clean on those fingernails of yours.
Oh, gee, I can't help it if Mother Earth loves me so much she sticks to me.
Believe me, I've been through that stage myself when I was your age, Scotty, and I complain just as bitterly as you, but...
Hey, Ma, look, it's Dobie Jackson.
Wow.
Hi, Dobie. What have you got in that sack?
A fox, Mark. I killed it.
You killed it.
Boy, the season's not open for 2 months yet. I guess you know that.
But I had to kill it. I was hunting for quail, and this crazy varmint comes at me. He was clawing and biting.
What?
Yeah, I kicked him off, but he comes right back. He tore my pants leg.
No.
I had to shoot him. Lucky I had my gun. He would have killed me, Mark.
A fox doesn't attack you, does it?
No, Scotty. Not unless it has rabies.
Rabies?
Yes, and that means every fox around Dobie's place should be killed at once to prevent the spread of the disease. Why, if that disease spreads to the animals of Lost Forest...
But what if it's not rabies?
Well, there's one way to make sure. I'll take this dead fox to the Board of Health.
Board of Health?
Sure, so they make an analysis, Scotty. And if it is rabies, we've got to be ready to act fast.
And that's what I say.
We'll hold a meeting at Fred Whipple's place. Dobie, you tell all the trappers the other side of where you live.
Yes, sir, I'll tell them.
Scotty, saddle up. You'll have to notify the rest of the trappers.
I will, Mark.
And tell them it's urgent. Tell them I said so.
All right.
We will.
Not only are animals in danger, but we humans as well, unless we stop the spread of this disease right now. Tell them I'll be back at Fred Whipple's place in time for the meeting. Men, may I have your attention, please? Attention, everybody. The Board of Health found that the fox, which attacked Dobie Jackson, definitely had rabies. Just a minute, please. There's no reason for serious alarm, not if we act fast. Now, there's only one thing for us to do.
Let me say something, Mark.
Mark, Fred Whipple wants the floor.
Yes, Fred, what is it?
Mark, we know you're usually right, but some of us here feel that there's no need to be too hasty.
You're wrong there, Fred.
Well, so far there's only the one. How do we know any of the other foxes have rabies?
Fred, you know as well as I do there's bound to be others.
Well, what if there ain't? Dog with the disease could have bitten it.
And in turn, it's bitten other foxes. Why, to wait only a few days will mean the spread of this horrible thing. If we wait, not only will our foxes be wiped out, but other game will get the disease as well. Once we let this thing get going, nothing will be safe.
Oh, yes,
A
but
fox
Mark,
mad with rabies will walk right into your yard, into your very home, attack your wife and children. Now, if there's one person in this room who's willing to wait and take that chance, let him speak up. I thought not. So, here's what we'll do.
Trail on this meeting.
Yes, right here. What can I do for you?
I was told you'd want to see what I have in this saddlebag. Well, look at that. There's another one. This fox attacked me in the open roadway. Almost bit my horse before I could shoot it.
Well, men?
Well, Mark, we were wrong. You were right. We waited too long already.
We'll divide into two groups. You take the north and east, Fred. I'll take the south and west.
Whatever you say, Mark.
All right, let's go. We've some fox hunting to do. Got him, Scotty.
I'll say you did.
Nice specimen, all right. Oh, it's hard to do, Scotty. Killing foxes out of season like this.
But like you said, Mark, it's the only thing you can do.
It's easy to understand, though, why Fred and some of the others objected.
I know.
Hey, we better not stand here. Too much chance of a stray bullet.
Right.
You go back and join the others, Scotty, on the other side of the ridge. I'll check with these two men up in front.
Sure, Mark.
Now be careful.
I will.
How many of you two killed, Dobie?
I got one. Steele here got three.
Yeah, but there's 9 or 10 in that pile over there. Some of the others left them with us.
We appreciate your staying around and helping us, Steele.
Why, it's a pleasure, Trail. Believe you me, a pleasure.
Hey, look at those pelts. About as nice as any I've ever seen.
Top grade, huh?
Yes, it's too bad.
Funny thing when you think of it, Phil. Never knew when I went out hunting foxes this morning I'd run into a fox with a case of rabies.
Hey, wait a minute, Dobie. Did you say you were hunting foxes?
Why?
It was quail, wasn't it, Dobie?
Oh, yeah. What's the matter with my head? Quail, sure quail.
Yeah. Dobie'd know better than to hunt foxes out of season.
I'd like to think so, Steele. Well, I better go up to the top of the ridge and see how the other fellows are making out. I'll be right back.
All right, Trail. Oh, you dumb jerk. I'd have bust your head in.
I didn't do nothing. I only
You said plenty. That Trail guy's nobody's fool.
I know,
There's
but...
no doubt about it. He suspects us. Oh, there's only one thing for us to do.
What?
Get rid of him.
Get rid of him.
Yeah. Kill him.
Holy cow, not him. I'm getting out of here.
Oh, no, you
Oh,
don't.
Let me go. Let me go.
Shut up now and listen to me.
No, I won't. You can't make...
This gun says I can.
No, don't shoot. Oh, listen. I'll do anything you say.
All right.
Oh,
Come with me.
where are we going?
Up here by this big rock. Wait until we see him coming back and then...
Yeah, but he's dynamite. You don't know him.
This'll do. Well, we're just in time. There he comes down the hill now. This is going to be easy.
But
this rifle will knock him out so cold he'll never know what happened.
oh! You better hit him again. If he comes to, it'll be too bad for us.
He ain't coming to. Anyway, I got better plans for him.
What?
All right, get hold of him. We'll drag him to where we have that mad fox staked out.
You mean the one we took from the cage and chained to the stick you drove in the ground?
That's right. Mark's trail don't know it, but he's gonna die from hydrophobia. All right, Dovey. A few steps closer.
Yeah, but that fox, look.
What are you afraid of? He's chained to that stake, ain't he?
But look at the way he lunges at it.
If you were raving mad with rabies, you'd be spitting at the mouth, too.
Holy smoke, he's crazier than the others were.
Come on, let's lift trail and toss him in close. Come on, lift.
Yeah. All right, but I'm staying back here.
You ready? 1, 2.
Oh. Golly, look at that fox go for him. He can almost reach him.
All right, stand back. Let me get this pole. Put the end of it against the top of that stake.
Now, don't loosen that stick.
I know what I'm doing. There. That does it. Just loose enough for him to pull it out of the ground.
What are we going to do?
We'll get out horses and head for Fred Whipple's barn.
To get the rest of the foxes that have been killed?
Yeah, I got a plane waiting down at the airport. I expect the pilot later today. When he comes, we beat it with a pelt.
Good idea. Steele, look! The fox is pulling the stick out of the ground now.
Yeah, it'll be completely loosened on top of trail in less than a minute. Come on, run for it, run!
Mark! Hey, Mark Trail! Mark, where are you? It's me, Scotty. Mark! Oh, golly, the fox. I've got to pull Mark back. Mark, wake up, Mark.
Oh, what happened?
Mark, quick, the fox there, he's getting loose. Where's your gun?
Scotty, I don't have it.
Oh, golly. Mark, the fox is loose. He's coming at us.
As the fox starts to lunge at them, a plan of action races through Mark's brain. A plan full of great danger to himself. We'll continue in a moment, so stand by.
One thing about Mark Trail, he can usually handle whatever comes his way. And how about you? Will you be able to handle everything that comes your way next time you trot out to play shortstop in a ball game? A hot liner, but you can handle it easy, for day after day, you've made Kellogg's Pep a main part of your breakfast. Pep, the build-up wheat cereal. Ready to eat, fun to eat. Wonderful with milk and sugar. Well, there's one out. On a real slugger at the plate. Ooh, over your head. But the left fielder makes a beautiful tumbling catch. Well, I guess he's been eating Pep every morning like you have. Storing up a powerhouse of food elements that helps you build up strength, energy, strong bones, and steady nerves. Oh, and you sure need steady nerves now for a hit. No, you leap in the air and grab it. That's 3 out, and you're getting a nice ovation. Yes, it really pays to eat Pep, the build-up wheat cereal, day after day. And remember that PEP also stands for prize in every package. I'll be back to tell you all about those dandy prizes later on. Till then, mark this. If you want to have your fun and eat it too, the cereal you want is Kellogg's Pep.
Mark Trail, knocked unconscious by Jackson and Steele, is found by Scotty a short distance from a raging fox sick with rabies. As the fox rushes at them, Mark tears off his heavy hunting jacket and wraps it around his arm. And then...
All right, Fox. See how far you get now.
Mark, why'd you wrap your coat around your arm?
It's an old trick, Scotty. When he starts to bite, I'll shove my padded arm into his mouth.
But suppose he bites through and cuts into your skin.
That's a chance I've got to take.
Here he comes, Mark.
Here's something for you to bite on, you crazy fox.
He dug his teeth into your arm.
It's all right, Scotty. The padding's thick enough. I'm safe. Now, you get the end of the chain that's tied to him and twist it tight around his neck. It's his life or ours. We're safe now, Scotty. Oh, it's an awful thing to do. But you can't be particular with a fox sick with rabies.
Mark, how'd he happen to be here in the first place and chained to a stick like that?
Scotty, I'm beginning to get a fair idea.
What?
I've been taken in, tricked. The foxes in this county don't have rabies.
But this fox you
Oh,
said...
this one has it all right. So the other two. But if my guess is right, they were given the disease purposely to fool us.
Who would do such a thing?
Well, a good guess would be the buzzards who slugged me.
Slugged you?
Yeah. I was hit over the head and brought here. To die, no doubt. Or to be chewed to death by that thing.
But why, Mark? Why?
I don't like to say until I'm sure. But one thing for certain, Scotty. A fox with rabies doesn't tie itself to a stake with a chain.
I don't get it. What reason could anyone have for giving the fox a disease?
To create a scare and get the poor animals killed out of season for their profit. But there's no time for that now, Scotty.
What are we going to do?
Get our horses and head for Whipple's barn.
What for?
Well, that's where everyone's delivering the foxes they shoot down. It's the quickest way to spread word to stop the wholesale slaughter of our foxes. Let's go. There's Fred's barn up ahead, Scotty.
Yeah. Look, Mark, there's Mr. Whipple standing at the barn door.
Yeah. Fred'll know just where each group of men is by now. And I'll have him send out scouts to tell them.
Yeah.
Whoa, boy.
Who, Gypsy?
Whoa.
Who now?
Hey, Mark, what are you doing here? Anything wrong?
Plenty, Fred. Where's Dobie Jackson and that Steele fellow?
Well, they've both been very cooperative. They just left with a truckload of foxes.
With a truckload of foxes? Fred, where'd they go?
Don't you know? Dobie said you told them to deliver them to the Board of Health in Beaver City.
How long have they been gone?
Oh, about an hour, I guess.
Beaver City's 65 miles from here. They'd be almost there by now. That is, if they went to Beaver City.
What do you mean by that?
Fred, it's a long, long story. But we got to stop our men from killing the foxes. Send men out in a hurry. One to each group of our hunters. Have everybody meet back here.
Sure. Anything you say, Mark.
And, Fred, wait.
Yes?
What did Dobie say when they left? You expect them back?
Of course I do. They're coming back for another load.
Oh, they are, eh? Well, in that case, I have a little investigating to do. Fred, lend me your gun.
Why, sure, Mark. Here.
Mark, where are you going? I'm going with you.
No. You better stay here.
Oh, please, Mark.
I don't want you to get hurt, Scotty. I have an idea. I'm catching a rattlesnake right by the tail. Don't move, Dobie.
Mark. No, it can't be you.
But it is, Dobie. It's me, all right. I thought you'd be at your cabin.
No, it can't be. I saw you.
You did what? Go on, tell me.
Nothing. We didn't do nothing. Well, what are you doing here?
I was going to ask you the same thing. This is hardly the Board of Health in Beaver City, is it, Dobie?
At the Board of Health?
Yes. Isn't that where you and Steele left for?
Say, nice fox pelts you have here. If you sold those pelts, you and Steele would be in the money, wouldn't you?
I ain't talking.
Maybe you will when Steele shows up. And I'd turn you both over to the sheriff.
Sheriff?
Yes. But suppose we wait. And I have an idea it won't be long.
Mark, please. He made me do it. I couldn't help myself. He was going to kill me.
Well, speak of the devil. Tell him to come in. Go on, Toby. Tell him to come in.
Come in.
All right, in fight, kid.
Scotty!
Mark, he grabbed me. I couldn't.
Shut up, kid. Stay in front of me.
I followed you out here, Mark, and just when I got here, he came along.
All right, Trail, I'm using the kid as a shield. So you better toss your rifle on the floor. Go on. That's better. Lucky I found this brat snooping around outside and nabbed him when I did. Smart, huh?
What are you going to do?
You'll see. And this time I'm making no mistakes. You're shrewder than I thought. tougher, too. Not many men can survive a blow on the head like that.
That's over with. What about now?
I got plans, Trail, only you've altered them a bit. Instead of going back for more furs, we're just taking these. And we're taking you with us, both of you.
You won't get away with it.
Think not? Even if the others knew you came here, which I doubt, they'd never get here in time to save you.
Why not?
Because I got a plane, Trail, an airplane for a getaway.
I don't believe you.
That's right. It's at that place this side of Flagstaff.
Yeah, the private airport. And we've Fred Whipple's truck out back here. We can load these pelts on and be at the plane in less than 30 minutes. Then we take off for Centerville, where we sell these pelts.
Why take us? Once you left for the plane, the truck, we'd never be able to stop you anyway.
Yeah, that's right. Only you see, my pilot isn't due for a couple of hours yet. You're rushing us a bit in our getaway.
But if you have no pilot...
Oh, but I have a pilot, Trail. It's you. When we reach the field, you'll fly the plane. You'll fly it north to Centerville if it's the last thing you ever do. Come on, I said, get this plane started, Trail.
Steele, a man from the hangar, he's running out here.
All right, let him come. I'll shoot him if he gets too nosy. Come on, Trail, get moving.
You have to warm up the motor first.
I said get going.
If you try to take off now, we'll all be killed. She's not warm yet.
Then warm it up, warm it up.
Steele, that man outside, he's waving his hands. He's trying to open the door.
All right, step aside. I'll pump him with this rifle.
No, Steele, wait. I'm taking off. Don't shoot. We're moving.
Give him more gas, Trail. Give him more gas.
Mark, the field's too short. You can't make it.
Lift her up. Lift her up.
Mark, the fence. Look out.
Oh, that was close.
I knew what I was doing. But taking her up too quick, we would have
All right,
crashed.
shut up, Trail. Now head this crate due north. You heard me. Head her north.
All right, Steele. You're calling the tricks for the moment.
You know, Trail... This is going to be a flight you'll never forget. And a landing that'll take care of everything. Keep her on the course, Trail.
I am. Hit a gust of wind.
All right, but don't try any funny stuff just because I'm not sitting next to you. I can see you clear enough from back here.
Steele, what's the plan? What happens when we land?
Well, first of all, we don't land in Centerville.
No?
We land 2 miles this side in an open field.
In an open field?
Sure. Once we land, it's easy to get the furs into town. I don't want to land in Centerville itself for other reasons.
What other reasons?
Dobie, the moment the wheels of this plane touch the ground, Trail up there gets a bullet in the back of his head.
We should be at the airport in about 5 minutes.
No, not 5 minutes, Trail. We're there now.
What?
Go ahead. Start to lose altitude. Go on, let her down. Get back there with the kid, Dobie.
All right.
We got to be ready in case Smarty Pants here decides to give us any trouble. All right, that open field down there, Trail.
You're going to try to land there?
Do as I say, let her down. I'm right behind you, so don't try anything. I said let her down.
No, I'm not, Steele.
Cut your motor, Trail, or I'll...
Go on, shoot me, Steele. Why don't you shoot? I've got you, and you know it. Up until now, you had me, but now the tables are turned. You kill me, and this plane will crash. Because there's no one else in here who can fly it.
Why, you...
Steele, I'm flying you straight to Centerville, just as you told me to. And when we land, I'm handing you two over to the police.
Okay. Only you forget one thing, Trail. The kid back there.
Scotty?
Yeah. You don't do as I say, we got ways of hurting that kid. And don't tell me we wouldn't dare, Trail.
Yes, you dare that and more. Okay, Steele, you win. I'll go in for a landing right now.
Ah, that's better. You know, things are going to clear up the moment the wheels of this plane touch the ground.
As the plane dives toward the open field below, Steele tightens the grip on his revolver, ready to pull the trigger the moment the wheels touch the ground. We'll soon learn what happens, so keep listening.
Say, do you know what happens when you open a new box of Kellogg's Pep? You know what prize you get? A handsome, brightly colored plastic statuette, that's what. A different little statue in every box of Pep. All told, there are 18 of these little figures. Cowboys, Indians, football, baseball, and basketball players. All sorts of animals. Collect them, trade them with your pals. Each statuette stands on its own pedestal so you can set them up in toy villages, move them around in games. And remember, there's no waiting, no box tops to send, and you don't have to pay a single penny extra. Just open your box of Kellogg's Pep, and there will be your statuette. Ah, you'll get lots of fun from it, too. And lots more fun from the marvelous malty flavor of Kellogg's Pep. So tell Mother to pick the package with P-E-P on the front. P-E-P for prize in every package. P-E-P for Pep, the build-up wheat cereal. That's Kellogg's Pep.
Jackson and Steele have forced Mark Trail to pilot them to an open field near Centerville by threatening to harm Scotty, also a prisoner in the plane. When the plane lands, Steele intends to shoot Mark. And now the plane is zooming in for that landing. 500, 400, 3, 2, 100 feet from the ground. And then...
All right, Steele. If you want me to land, I'm landing.
Hey, not so fast.
I'm the pilot, pal. I'll land any which way I want, even if it's sort of rocky like this.
Look out, we'll crash.
Not me, but you will, with the right to the jaw. Okay, Dobie, your partner's out cold, and I've got his gun, so play ball.
I got my hands up. Don't worry about me.
Golly, Mike, you sure knocked Steele off balance. Gave me a couple of bumps, too.
Landed without putting the wheels down, Scotty. It's the only way to get the upper hand.
Steele's coming, too, Mark.
Just in time, Scotty. Just in time to join Dobie Jackson for a long stretch in jail.
Mark, a telegram for you.
Oh, let me see.
What is it, Mark? You have to take a trip?
No, Scotty. A man named George Masters wants to do some fishing in Silver Pool Lake about 10 miles from here. Wants me to sort of act as his guide.
Mark does go fishing with George Masters. But the one thing he does not expect to catch are eyeless monsters who lead him underwater to a hidden cavern of doom. Tune in, same time, same station on Wednesday, and find out what happens to Mark Trail. Battling the raging elements, fighting the savage wilderness, striking at the enemies of man and nature. One man's name resounds from snow-capped mountains down across the sun-baked plains. Mark Trail!
Remember to tune in then next Wednesday when Mark Trail will again be brought to you by the build-up wheat cereal, Kellogg's Pep.
This program is entirely fictitious. The resemblance of any name, personality, or incident to an actual person or event is merely coincidental. This program came from New York. Mark Trail by Ed Dodd also appears in the comics of many of America's leading newspapers. Look for it daily and Sunday. Matt Crowley plays Mark Trail and Ben Cooper is Scotty. Today's Mark Trail was written by Tex Edmondson, directed by Drex Hines. This is the Mutual Broadcasting System.